Question: is it a crime to smack your child in the UK? Let me make 4 points. Point 1. The law on smacking a child by a parent or carer is different in the 4 nations of the UK. Point 2. Since November 2020 in Scotland and March 2022 in Wales, it is illegal to carry out any form of physical punishment on your child because the defence of reasonable punishment or reasonable chastisement no longer exists. This means as a parent, including if you are visiting these 2 nations, you could face arrest and criminal charges for any use of physical punishments on your child, including smacking, spanking, shaking or pinching. Point 3. The law in England and Northern Ireland is, as a parent, you don't have the legal right to carry out physical punishments on your child, including smacking, unless it can be justified as a reasonable punishment. Now, reasonable punishment is not defined by legislation, so what amounts to reasonable punishment will depend on the circumstances of each case, taking into account factors like what the child did or did not do to be punished, the age and other vulnerabilities of the child, the nature of the punishment and the amount of force used, e.g. use of an open hand or closed fist, or whether an item like a slipper or belt was used, and any resulting physical or psychological injury caused. So, for example, it would not be reasonable punishment if the punishment used to discipline your child was severe enough to leave a bruise or a broken bone. In these circumstances, you could be prosecuted by the police for one of the assault offences, e.g. Section 47, assault occasioning actual bodily harm, or Section 18, grievous bodily harm, depending on the injury, and your child can be taken into local authority care. And point 4, but what do you think? Should the law be the same across the UK? And if so, what should the law be? Criminalising or allowing a parent to smack their child as a reasonable punishment? Feel free to comment, follow, like and share.